Was that his car warming up? What was that? What was that sound?
Sounds like a dragon's like sleeping and about to wake up.
I cleaned that up. There was a lot of long silences in there too, but I got a little Bashar sounds. Let's hear soundboard 2. That's the dog man. I think that's what that is.
Oh, so you're sure this guy's going to be waking up soon? Did he actually fall asleep?
He's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah.
Look,
I don't know. They gave him an extra cushion.
It was a little bit of a
He's
snore.
awake. No, he's winding up. Let's get back in now with Daryl, who now unleashes the galactic being Bashar. Okay, he's still coming through. And why are their phones going off now? What kind of show is this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he a robot? Is he getting like is he making those noises? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's making those. That's him breathing.
Sounds like a CPAP machine.
It's true. It's like a ventilator.
And I think I know what those phones were. I think that was the advertisers pulling the ads because they had no idea that like 20% of the show would be just some dude breathing the entire time. They're like, no, stop now.
It's like bad yoga.
Well, look, let's check back one more time. And look, after all this build up, this Bashar guy, he better be awesome.
All right, I'll say, how are you this day of your time as you create time to exist?
Welcome, sir.
And to you we extend our deepest appreciation for your willingness to co-create as individuals and a collectivity of consciousness this interaction this day of your time to facilitate the merger and the blending not only of all the members of your society, but of your society with other societies at this time in your transformational age. You may simply proceed in whatever manner you have co-created this interaction to take place.
Well, there he is. Whoa, what an intro.
Damn.
Shot out of a cannon. Play soundboard 3 so we can break down his intro.
All right, I'll say, how are you this day of your time as you create time to exist?
All right, how are you on this day of your time, Drea, as you create time to exist?
I mean, I do create time to exist, so I'm glad he acknowledged that. And I am doing great. But, God, it's so long-winded. I really hate that pompous stuff. It's bringing, again, more Ramtha vibes.
No,
I like how he winds up, though. He
sounds like what's his name? The guy who channels the Yael.
Yeah, Jonathan Yael Trinity, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Xenu
he's changed
Trinity.
his name so many times. Xenu, I don't know.
Who knows anymore with him? But yeah, this Bashar guy, those clips, those are from 1987. Can you believe that? That was Bashar just shot out onto the scene like that. I love him.
He sounds like he's got like a twisty mustache, like a, you know what I mean? Like he works at a circus or something. The way that he comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, what year is this?
This was one of his first television appearances, 1987. Brendan, you wanted funny voices. Right. You said channelers had to have great voices. What do you think so far?
Oh, I think this guy's legit.
Oh, he's great.
He's got it. He's great.
So this is him coming out, shot out of the can in 1987. But this Bashar and Daryl Anka, they're still going stronger than ever now. And here is some info from their website about Bashar. You want to know what Bashar is? Bashar is a multidimensional being, a friend from the future, who has spoken for the past 35 years through channel Daryl Anka, the UFO guy. He has brought through a wave of new information that clearly explains in detail how the universe works and how each person creates the reality they experience. Bashar explores a wide range of subjects with great insight, humor, and a profound understanding of how reality creation occurs. Over the years, thousands of individuals have had the opportunity to apply these principles and see that they really work to change their lives and create the reality they deserve. So Bashar is all about create your own reality kind of thing, dream board kind of man.
Oh, that sounds familiar. That's literally what Abraham said at one point. You create your own reality. And I stand by that. I think that that's true when it comes to each and every one of us. And definitely when it comes to all these channelers, because boy, have they done that.
Sounds a little bit like Joshua P.P. Warren, too, for some
good
reason.
God.
You guys have heard of the... You guys have heard of The Secret, right?
I've heard The Secret. Shh.
Abraham was in the original version, but cut out of the regular release of it. So Abraham did have a big influence on that. And much like Abraham, remember how Abraham had a joke on his website bio? Here is a quote from Bashar, and he says, "Miracles are not the exception to the rule. They are the natural true order of the things." Signed, Bashar. So he's not joking around in his bio. He's dropping the real deal right off the bat.
At least it's nice and concise, too. Signed, Bashar. Not any more flowery, huge, long sign-offs. Just nice and simple.
Yeah.
I got to remember all these quotes. I got to write them down.
Yeah. You have to make a vision board full of those inspirational quotes.
Being this longtime galactic channeler, this Bashar guy, he has quite a following. And you guys want to hear some of his basic principles?
Yes, please.
Yeah. All right, here are Bashar's basic principles. You are a non-physical consciousness that is experiencing physical reality. Okay, get on board with that.
Mm-hmm.
You are here on Earth at this time because you choose to be. You were created in the image of the Creator. Your essential essence is unconditional love, and the experience of ecstasy is your birthright. Whoa, you gotta get that.
Whoa, okay.
Jesus. Ecstasy is my birthright. All right, where are we going, dude? Hey, next up, the highest purpose of your life is to be yourself to the best of your ability and live each moment as fully as possible. All right, we're getting a little basic. Come on, bring it back.
Yeah.
Here's one. You always have free will and the freedom to choose. Okay, Bashar. And most of them are like this. So Bashar, another super positive, not trying to, I don't know, start some QAnon movement kind of guy. Very positive guy. It's very positive. It's a spiritual new age stuff. Look, do we need these galactic entities to teach us this stuff? It seems kind of basic, right?
I feel like there's enough, no offense whatsoever, but I see this as very common too. There's enough yoga studios who preach this, and it does people a lot of good. I don't think we need entities to use people as mediums and as channels to do that. But hey, if they're spreading positivity, who am I to knock them?
Well, I was going to say, of course we do. And here's more from Bashar. Here he is from a special. This was taped just last year. It's called Think Outside the Box. And to give you guys that were asking, what does this guy have a mustache? I'm going to give you a visual of Daryl, a.k.a. Bashar. In that older video, when you first heard him, he just looks like a regular dude. But he's aged a bit now, and he is really refined. A very, very unique look. He looks like Yul Brynner in a Hawaiian shirt. I think he's a Japanese-American descent, and he's just like a bald guy, wears all the brightest Hawaiian shirts you've ever seen. Bald head, loud shirts. That's Bashar. So, let's hear him.
Loud shirt.
Let's hear him again transform and greet us, and this is not 1987. It is much quicker to get through to Bashar now.
All right, I'll say good day to you this day of your time. How are you all? All right, thank you. Once again, we thank you for the co-creation of this interaction and the allowance you have given to us in allowing us to experience each and every one of you as one of the facets of the multidimensional crystal of creation. We would like to begin this transmission that has the title, Think Outside the Box.
Okay, wait. Play soundboard 4. What's the name of this thing?
Think Outside the Box.
Sink? Are you sinking outside the box? Okay.
That sounds ominous.
Maybe that was like lost in translation between the alien and him.
I just like the line that he said, the co-creation of this interaction.
Yeah. I don't feel like we had much of a choice in it. So
that's what I say every time I go on a date. I say, thank you for participating in the co-creation of this interaction.
And then she walks away.
And then she just leaves instantly.
I like that he called his stand-up special a transmission. That's pretty cool.
His stand-up special.
And what a crowd. You heard that crowd, right? This is an enormous theater he is in. And they are ready to play soundboard 4. We're here to
think outside the box.
Yes.
Y'all ready to sink?
As long as it's outside the box. And he's going to explain what this think outside of the box transmission is all about here.
We understand this has a particular meaning on your planet, and it doesn't mean that we can't also address the usual meaning you have given it, which has to do with the idea of expanding your creativity. But what we're doing today with that particular phrase is something quite a bit different. This particular idea is something that you can use as a permission slip specifically designed to allow your consciousness to move halfway between your physical mind and your higher mind. Literally move your consciousness so that it exists at a halfway point between the two.
What does that mean, Drea?
Oh, look, I don't know. I didn't get much further than like Algebra 2. So I'm not really good at math. I need a diagram for this. This is very difficult. Don't ask me.
It is a little complicated. And that clip, that clip sounded strange, but I actually made him sound awesome. That clip, he pauses between every few words, and there's so much dead air between these pauses. Rob, I think this dude needs audio help. Play the next clip. This is the unedited version of the same thing you heard. You tell me.
Specifically designed to allow your consciousness to move halfway between your physical mind and your higher mind.
I think he's leaving
crazy, right?
He's leaving spaces for maybe emphasis or something. I don't know. Maybe just dramatics, trying to make it more dramatic.
Maybe he's just trying to think of what he's going to say next.
Yeah, or that too.
It sounds like what is that when people are talking and when there's silence, it just completely drops out? Like, I feel like I'll go deaf between those clips. Play that again, and this is probably what it feels like to be deaf between these clips.
Specifically designed to allow your consciousness to move halfway between your physical mind and your higher mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, play the next clip, because this is that same clip cleaned up a la me.
Specifically designed to allow your consciousness to move halfway between your physical mind and your higher mind.
Look, reach out, Bashar. Me and Rob can help you out with this.
Chop that thing up real good, Russ. There you go.
See, when he puts it all together like that, it sounds more believable.
Helping the guy out.
You know what? I was hanging on your every silence, Brendan.
Brendan, we're going to make you sound awesome in the edit. You ain't got to worry about that.
I got you.
Because we do this entire podcast like this. Because we hate Rob. But
it's true. We really do.
So we have a pretty good idea of who Bashar is at this point. Maybe. I'm not sure if I do, but what I want to know is, how does his comedic crowd work stack up to that first lady, Abraham Esther? Do you got any inclination this guy even has jokes so far?
He sounds like he should. He sounds like he would. Like he's got the bravado.
Everything he's done has been very serious.
He's got the cadence for joke delivery for sure.
All right, Brendan, you think this guy's a jokester or serious?
I mean, the way you described his outfit, he's got to be a funny dude.
Oh, man, I played the hand. The Hawaiian shirt gave it away. Well, let's find out.
Don't spoil the presents. Don't spill the beans. Don't let the cats out of the bag, which I don't know why you'd put them in there to begin with anyway.
What are you afraid might happen?
Let's say my roof leak, when it rains or something, it might
What's
pour
so
down.
bad about that?
If I act on my passion, my roof might leak.
No.
Oh my gosh, it's the end of my life. I'm getting water on my head. What will I do? I guess I will lie down and die.
Okay, he's a funny guy too. You guys called it. And Bashar, that is, not Daryl. Daryl's a real snooze. I did find a clip in there I like, because play the soundboard 5, because if you think outside the box,
I'm getting water on my head.
No, I didn't set it up right. But,
I think Sylvia Brown's getting a kick out of that.
She's gotta love it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in water.
Well, we got more fun ahead with this guy. This is exciting. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's hear some. We got to hear more.
One other question. Are the extraterrestrials communicating with us? I mean, are they?
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Right.